Alrighty. Hello, everybody. It's David Startouch here. And today we're going to be doing something a little different as I'm playing around with a new piece of equipment. Actually, I'm going to let you get a shot of this real quick. Fingers crossed, as long as this works right. So we've got the new Rode Procaster, or Rodecaster, and I'm going to be using the Rode NT1. For those of you who've seen this mic, this is the Rode NT1. It's a really fantastic microphone, and I've got it wired directly in to my, there we go. Hey, that sounds much better. I can actually hear myself too. So we've got the Rode NT1 wired directly into the Rode Procaster, Rodecaster, and I'm actually outputting through an audio jack into the into my Canon SL2. So normally I actually use like a Rode video microphone and or a Rode Video Mic Pro. This is a small version of it, shotgun microphone, and then there's the actual Video Pro Plus is hiding over there. So this is a fun little new setup. We're going to be doing podcasts on this device, where I've got this microphone and another Rode Procaster. And for those who've never seen, this is lots of fun. Oh gosh, I got some workout here going on too. Rawr. Okay. And I actually use these windscreens as kind of like dust covers. Though Rode actually sent a dust cover. I was like, well, this clearly is not a windscreen, to go over the top of this. So, and because this is the windscreen or the pop filter. This is the pop filter. And kind of the joke, it's a microphone condom. Keeps it nice and protected from the dust so it doesn't get impregnated. Though it would be great if they bred, right? So then you wouldn't have to keep buying new microphones. Though these do last forever. These both have 10-year warranties. So if you're interested in getting a microphone or doing a podcast, this setup's amazing. So what this video is really doing is I'm talking to you today about how we might be doing videos, depending on how this sounds, directly into the camera while we're doing podcasts. I actually haven't heard this. I downloaded it to my computer and with the intent to listen to it, and then I haven't gotten to it yet. Anyway, this is a dynamic microphone. This is a compressor microphone. And the Rode Rodecaster, let's not drop this, it's 5 pounds, is going to be, is the switching board, which allows you to do some really cool sound effects and turn them up as you like. So I can add some music. For a podcast and actually pre-record it, have it all right here. I'm not recording anything now, but as you will see, if we zoom down here, this shiny record thing, if I press it, is now recording. So I've got my levels here. This is the audio out. This is my microphone. I'm going to stop recording now, and I can turn my microphone up. Now the microphone is very, 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 very loud. The noise gate keeps cutting me in and out, which is a good thing. So what is a noise gate? Well, if there's background noise, that means like if I had a fan on or there was something on in the background, the fan would be able to get cut out because it's only going to pick up a certain sound of my voice. But when I turned it up that loud, it got so sensitive it threw the noise gate off, which is a really interesting challenge. Oops. Let's get me back in focus here. Maybe. Why am I out of focus? There we go. Hi. I didn't know what the Canon just did there, but it lost focus. So, anyway, I can play with other audio, and we'll do that another time. But I just wanted to start off with introducing you this fun audio setup. If you're looking to do a podcast, this is great. This says I've got 17 hours left of recording, which is ironic because it's because I probably turn on multi-recording. I have a 128 card in here. Now it can record every channel, but if you keep it on the simple setting, I can record like 123 hours. That's insane. Okay, so all of that said, I'm really excited. Today's vlog. There we go. Today's vlog is actually going to be about I can talk, I swear. Today's vlog is going to be about a podcast that I'm writing. No, that's not right. A blog that I'm writing, because I'm writing the blog, and we'll be doing podcasts. Even though I've had caffeine, I really don't feel I'm caffeinated. I wonder why that is. So, yeah, so I'm really excited. We're gonna be doing some fun things and with the podcast, and that's taken a lot of my mind and attention. Now with the blog that's coming up, I'm talking about values, and so I started going through, and I was looking at what is uh, what is it going to be? What are the values, and what's this blog going to be about, and how does it nurture ourselves? And so, as I've been working with my marketing coach, she's really been challenging me to kind of look at the brand and look at what are my values of Survivor to Hero are. There you go. And for those who would like like a Survivor to Hero T-shirt, just put a comment in here. We'll be doing some more of those soon, doing a sale of those soon, all different kinds. So say what kind of T-shirt shirt you like, and with the logo, and we'll get back to you with how we can get that to you. So as I started looking at values, I started thinking about what are my values, what are values in general, and one of the things that came up was a philosophy link when I started putting it about intrinsic and extrinsic values. And when we start talking about intrinsic and extrinsic values, I think this works better when I talk directly into it versus to the side of it. So maybe I'll just do this and talk to you that way. Yeah. So when I'm talking about intrinsic and extrinsic values, we're talking about the values that you internalize and also the values that are your externalize in life. And somebody put in there, and it was in a philosophical argument of one of Stanford's philosophy dictionaries, that it's our virtues and our vices. And I was thinking about, what are my vices? Well, I don't smoke and I don't drink. Though vices, some people might consider drinking and smoking. Other people might actually consider some of those value systems. Like, they love to drink, they love to smoke. That's who they are. And those are values to them. So your values and vices can be however, I would say, however you find it defines you. And there's a lot of different ways to look at that. So when I started asking myself, what are my virtues and my vices? Technology was one of the honest answers that came to me is, well, wait a minute, technology is kind of a vice, David. And as I was thinking about it, it was like, oh yeah, that really is. Sorry, what's popping up? There we go. The window there for the time. Okay. And I also realized I might have a little bit of OCD, just a tiny bit. It's really hard for me to get things perfect, and I really like things to be perfect and have order, but it's really not wired into my DNA. And so that's kind of a challenge for virtues and vices. What are some of your virtues and vices? What works for you is what I would really like to know. And what do you really value in your life? For me, it's friendship and connection. Some people, their virtue is that they're very good with, let's say, money, but their vice is they're very, very overly restrictive with their money, so they don't enjoy it. It's only growing or it's only being invested. They don't use it to live. Now, some might say that's actually a virtue. They're not wasteful. Others would say, well, but you're too busy not living. And so I would say one of the that I would agree with one of the moral arguments. The virtues and morality, that we try to put it across the board, it just doesn't work. It creates a war of morality and a war of virtues, where people are trying to figure out what's the right way to be, and we try to enforce that upon everybody. And I think the best we can say is it's really following the laws and trying to respect others. And I would say respect is one of my virtues that I try to really honor and respect other people's journey. Now, I'm definitely not good at it all the time. I have my own judgments, and I think a lot of us have our own judgments about others and things that we would say are good or say are bad. I love animals, and I think people who were cruel to animals, I would pass a judgment and say they're not good people, and there should be some sort of consequence to that. So when someone is not kind to an animal, that says a lot to me about their character and their virtues. And if their vices are, or if they're making excuses for any of those things, that's going to really turn me off about that person. But it's also going to help me understand or help me choose who I choose to spend my time with, who are my kind of crazy people, those who are crazy about animals or crazy about fitness or crazy about life or crazy about love, and who choose love versus hate. So all of these little things add up into our virtues and into our essence of our energy. And last week I was focused on how do we protect our energy and nurture that from outside forces, from distractions. And this last weekend I was hit with this huge wave of fatigue where my body started to repair itself. At the same time, I was also facing a lot of contrast in my life of things that I liked, things that I didn't like. And I was in a process of discernment, and my energy was being used in a significant way to process that information. Part of that was trying to figure out how to move my dissertation forward, how to find the groups, working on my career, adding new clients. How do I make sure that my business is in alignment with and congruent with the person that I want to be and the people I like to help? And how do I do that in the most integrous way, or to have the most integrity in doing that and be consistent? So it's amazing how our energy flows and moves with this process that we have within us. But I think if we can start by looking at what are our values and what are our vices, it provides an opportunity for us to begin to figure out what works for us and who is in our tribe, who's our kind of crazy, because this world's kind of a crazy place, and I don't really think there's necessarily a right answer to any of this. But I would say the question of where we belong and who our tribe is and who your kind of crazy is definitely a question that's worth asking. All right, well, I'm just going to keep this pretty simple. This is just my Monday vlog, Manic Monday. Kind of just playing with. I was getting everything set up, trying this new setup with the camera, coming directly in from this Rodecaster, and trying this new microphone in this new way. I can't really turn it. I might be able to. Ooh, there we go. I might be able to get creative. How's that? We could try something like this in the future. Yeah, that could be fun. And ooh, I like that a lot. Okay. All right. So that's something I'm going to keep in mind is I can move it this way. Maybe I can move it this way. Or not. Oh, there we go. Just got to lock it down in the right place. How's that? Okay, so apparently I have more to learn about how these things all work together. There we go. Pretty good. Cool. Well, I learned something new, and I hope I sound a lot better now. And in the future, I hope that you'll be able to hear me even better as we get everything set up. And wow, that sounds so much better in my ears. Well, thank you for putting up with me during this time. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. And I would look forward to having you on our podcasts. Positive Talk is being restarted shortly. And we've got all this new gear. Thank you, Sweetwater, for sending it. James at Sweetwater was very kind. I really also miss Bowen. He was a really great guy. The Zoom audio recorder, I'm going to be retiring, I think, because I'm able to do almost everything I want with this. So thanks again for joining me, and we're just going to have some outro music. David Startouch, survivortohero.com. Check me out at davidstartouch.com, and I wish you an absolutely beautiful day. Namaste.